Hi and welcome to WEH Videos. My name is Skip, and I was wondering, how often do you visit the forum, xplane.org forum, and check out their new airplanes? So we go up here to Downloads and Top Planes, and they have thousands of free airplanes that you can download and run. And I like to go here occasionally and download 3 or 4 of them and give them a try. And one of the problems I have are some of them don't have 3D cockpits. And that's what this is about. Creating a 3D cockpit for airplanes that you download or get that don't have a 3D cockpit. I want to show you how you can make one. A very rudimentary 3D cockpit. Nothing really fancy, but it certainly is better than nothing. So there's one airplane I've always liked, but I've never purchased and I don't really want to. And sure enough, it showed up here as one of the best for the year. It's the Dash 8. So I'm going to download this and I'm going to create a 3D cockpit for it because I know it doesn't have one. So I just downloaded it, and now I want to take you through the steps and show you how you can build a very simple 3D cockpit in a very short time, really. So one of the first things you want to do after you download your airplane, of course, would be to start it up in X-Plane and make sure it doesn't already have a 3D cockpit. And after you've done that and realize it doesn't have one, then this is what you need to do, is open it up in PlaneMaker. And this program can be found in the X-Plane 11 root folder called PlaneMaker. Great little program they have. And open that up and it's going to look like this. We're going to go to File, Open, and then we're going to navigate to that airplane. So it should be in the Aircraft folder. I put mine in a 3D Cockpit folder and the Dash 8. So I'm going to click on that. And there's no files there, so let's go to the next folder. And there are all the files. You're looking for a .acf file, and it has the airplane name. So we have the Dash 8 ACF, not the one with the squiggly line here, but this one here. We're going to click on that, and we're going to open it. And after it's open, we're going to go up here to Standard and click on Panel 2D, not 3D, Panel 2D. And we're just going to open this up and see what kind of panel is there. And as you can see, we have a panel here. We have instruments, and that tells us it's a pretty good candidate for building a 3D cockpit. Now let me show you what you might run into. Let's open up another airplane. So let's go File, Open, and let's find an airplane that we know doesn't have a 2D panel. So let's just open up this Cirrus. Here's the ACF file. We're going to open that. And now let's go to Standard 2D Panel, or Panel 2D. And as you can see, there are no instruments here. So we're not going to have any instruments if we could make a 3D panel for this. And if we go to 3D panel here, when you do that and there's all this kind of stuff here, there's no instruments or anything, forget it. This is an airplane that will not work when you try to make this little 3D cockpit that I'm talking about. So this is the Dash 8 with their Horizon Air livery on it. A really cool airplane. Now, when we go to the inside view or the 2D cockpit view, this is what we get. A beautiful, beautiful panel. But when we scroll side to side here, there's really nothing. We go up and down. So these are the only views you get in the 2D cockpit view. So you want a 3D view. When we go to 3D, this is what we end up with. Now we can scroll around and we can see parts of the airplane, but there's no instrument panel. So what I want to do is to show you how to take the PNG file, that X-Plane uses, or the developers use when they create the airplane. And this is the PNG file for the Dash 8. So what we're going to do is take that PNG file, and we're going to go into Blender, and we are going to drop that PNG file on this cube and create a cockpit. And I want to show you how to do that. Now don't worry, this is a whole lot easier than you may think, and I will walk you through every step. Now there's some software obviously that you need to download, and Blender would be the most important. The other software we're going to use is X-Plane's Plane Maker, and we're going to use that. And we don't do a lot with either one of these programs, just a couple of things to get this object into the airplane. So what your 3D cockpit will look like and the views you get will depend on the image that you use. So if you want to go a step farther and make it a lot nicer, there's another piece of software called GIMP. This is free downloadable photo editing software, and it's pretty cool. And for what you will be doing here, again, not too complicated. This is the PNG file from the Dash 8. And since there's nothing up here, the little checker box area here is looking out the window, so there will be nothing there. You won't have a roof or anything. It'll be pretty much like the 2D cockpit view, but you'll be able to scroll around and come back to your instrument panel. So you can do things in GIMP to improve your panel. And just putting something up here. Now what I did was I found another image with a panel on top, and I just cut that little piece of the image out and I pasted it here. And then I saved that as the PNG file for the cockpit, and I ended up with a nicer cockpit. Now I'm going to go farther with this, but right now I'm just going to show you what that looks like now. So this is my 3D cockpit, and this is the one I haven't modified yet. This is the PNG file that came with the Dash 8. So as you can see, I don't have a roof. And here's the results. By just adding that little piece up here, you can see it drew a roof, and we get sort of a cockpit. Now I realize this is nothing fancy. There's a lot of things that aren't good here. But you know what? All your instruments work, and with this now, you can actually add instruments up here in Plane Maker, so you can really modify your cockpit. And I haven't gone into a whole lot of stuff that I've worked on or tried to do yet, so I think there's a lot more that can be done just with that PNG file to make it look really, really nice. So I want to stress here that this is really pretty easy to do. We don't have a lot to do in Blender, just a few steps there, and we don't have hardly anything to do in Plane Maker other than make a couple of clicks to get this thing in the airplane itself. Probably the hardest part will be positioning the cube and then going through the viewpoints to get the right view. So when I go to my 3D cockpit view now, this is what I get. I still need to make some adjustments in Plane Maker to get this set up right. And this is just a matter of trial and error. When you go into Plane Maker, you go to Viewpoints in the Generals tab, and we have these three categories here. We have the long arm, the lateral arm, and the vertical arm. And this obviously is where we place our eyes in the airplane. So we're going to drop the cube in the airplane where we believe it should be. And then we go into Plane Maker and make these adjustments until we get our eyes looking out the windshield the way we want it. And that I have found to be the hardest part. It takes a bit of time to go back and forth. You try one, you load it in the next plane, then you go back and you change again, then you load it in the next plane. So it can take a little bit of time to get it right, but it's easy. Time consuming, but easy. However, X-Plane's made it a little easier for us because they have this developer drop down here where you can click on that and reload current aircraft. And this is about twice as fast as if you went to flight in-flight configuration. Still takes a little bit of time, as you're going to see right here, but it's a lot better than reloading a whole flight and all the scenery. And that's it. Now we're back. And again, as I mentioned earlier, this is where it's set up now. I'm not done with setting the viewpoint here with those settings that I showed you. So that's it. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to download the necessary software and the plugins that you're going to need. And I will show you how to get those downloaded and installed in the next video. So just to give you one more example of an airplane with no 3D cockpit that now has one of my little cube cockpits in it. This is a DC-4 military air transport service airplane that I found, and I was fortunate enough, or unfortunate enough, actually to take a flight on one of these when I was in the Navy way back when, 1,000 years ago or so, from San Francisco to Hawaii, 8 hours, Hawaii to Wake, 12 hours, and Wake to Guam, 12 hours. A grueling flight, and I thought it would be fun in X-Plane to recreate that flight, and I did that in this airplane, and I created a 3D cockpit for it right here. In this cockpit, I had to have all the instruments. It didn't have any instruments on it at all, so I used PlaneMaker to add all these instruments, and I can show you guys how to do that in a much later video. So you see what you can do here. Before there was just nothing, and now I have a plane that I really enjoy flying. Again, the cockpit's not perfect. It does have some flaws for sure. For instance, there's a panel in the back. But that's just the things you're going to have to deal with this. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please click the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them. I answer all of them when I can, or if I can. So thanks again for watching, and God bless.